Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Hypixel Skyblock. This is a vanilla server. If you guys like this episode, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this. Today we are going to cover pets. Now, there's lots of stuff that I was thinking about covering today, like enchanting tables, enchanting in general. Hold on, guys. Okay, not important. Spam caller. Anyway, um, yeah, uh, different stuff that I just need to cover it all, like all the time. But 2 videos a week. So I think the best bet for us to do before I go any further and explain any other part of the game is to go over pets. Now, in your thing, in your Skyblock menu, you press right click, you open everything, you get your pets right here. There's also a skill for pets called Taming. It's this one right here. And as you see, as you level your pets, you get pet luck, which increases your item pickup luck, or item drop luck, I guess. Call it. And it goes up with your pets. Okay. Another aspect of your pets is you get luck based on your pet score. Okay. Hold on, guys. Notification settings. Okay. Anyway, so I want to be clear on this. You have a pet score. Based on your pet score, you get magic find from that. Pet, kind of the same thing, but you want to increase your magic find. As you can see here, I've got 100 on this character. That means I got plus 5 magic find. No matter what, you want to get your pet score up high. You want to get down to the bottom there at 500 score or more. You understand what I'm saying? So, in order to do that, your pet score is calculated based on how many unique pets that you have and the rarity of these pets. You gain additional score from each max level pet that you have. So, your first step in that is to get legendary pets. Now, that doesn't mean you have to get them right then. The easiest way, not the easiest way, the best way to do your pets is to get them to max level first and then raise their rarity up. Now, we're going to go into how to do that. So, if you come into the hub, out of your island into the hub, you can come over here, and there's several people in here that you could buy a bee pet from here. You can actually get the legendary pet if you want to buy the actual ingredients there and get it. I might actually have these ingredients. I don't think I have a bee pet yet, do I? No, I got a rare bee pet, which means I just upgrade him for cheaper. That's fine. So if you want to upgrade your pets, come talk to Cat. Cat has one inventory slot for pets. You take the pet that you want. Let's take my bee pet. That's a perfect example. So we're going to right click to convert it into an item. Then we're going to come over to Cat. We're going to click on Cat. You put the pet in here, no matter what it is, and you scroll over this, and it'll tell you, okay, you need enchanted gold blocks of 9, and you need like, I don't know, 400,000 basically. And it tells you it takes 3 days to upgrade this to legendary. So what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I actually have the gold blocks. I do. And I don't even need to go over there. I can just go here and do 400k, 400k, get that out. And then we're going to come into here and we're going to put our bee pet in. And then we're going to click 3 days. Now, let's say you're in a hurry. You don't want to wait 3 days. That's easy. So you do one of two things. One, you can go in here and you can go to your community shop right here. Click on Bits Shop, and you can buy these things called cat's flowers. Browse them. There's a whole book of them that takes off 5 days now. And then there's single individual ones that's 500 bits a piece. Okay. If you don't want to spend bits on them, or you don't have the bits to spend on them, you can actually buy the cat flowers from the AH. We're going to go into here. We're going to go to search, and you're going to type in cats. If you can spell it right. Cats. Stop it. Flower. Spelling that wrong. Shih Tzu cat. That should bring it up. There we go. I'm going to put this in order by lowest. And as you can see, it's about 600,000 per. I have the bits. I don't mind it. I'm going to go ahead and buy 3 from the community shop because this is just to show you guys how to do this. And I have the resources on here. Basically, on this testing account, I could go in and buy like a couple of booster cookies and be good. You know what I'm saying? I just leave it on AFK and grind out the bits. I don't. So it's not a big deal. So once you have them, you go on in, you right click on her. 1, right click on her again. 2, and then you do that for however many days. I don't want to wait 23 hours. If it's less than 23 hours, you have to decide whether it's worth giving her a flower or not. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, once you see this, no matter if you waited the amount of time that you were supposed to or you used the cat's flowers, you can get your pet back. So we're going to go ahead and click on him. And now your pet is legendary. Okay? Now, let's say, hypothetically speaking, we wanted to get some levels on this. Now, I haven't actually done this on this character, so this will be cool. You want to go to friend. Friend here is your pet leveling person. He offers you a special service here. For a small fee, we train your pets and help them while you're off doing heroic things. Hoot approves, trust me. So interesting in leaving your pet with us for a bit. Okay? So, if we have 2 million here, this is the first, you have 3 slots here. This is the one you start out with, all right? This one here you get when you feed your Hootie great carrot candy. So you need 5 of them. And this one, when you feed your Hootie the ultimate carrot candy. Now I'll get into this in a second. It's a little aspect you need to go to the Rift in order to get this. You can buy it on the Age. I will show you that too. But for right now, all you need to know is you get a slot to open up with. And you have this one. Now, we want this pet. So let's go. It's 1 minute. I'll just run over here and get it. It's fine. Go in here. Withdraw. Amount. 3 million is fine. Good to go. Now we can get Hootie. Now, Hootie is a special pet, as you can see here. It is legendary when you buy it. Refunds more coins to spend on fans' sessions. Less coins they will cost. Okay. Efficient trainer. This is based on how many you spend on with her. If you see there, the discount goes up every time you get to a. The more coins you spend with her, the more of the discount you'll get in the future. Basically, efficient trainer there makes training sessions with friends more efficient when added into the session. So we can put the owl into the session with our training pet, and it'll help the things. This is the fast learner, passively grants taming wisdom. So there we go. And this is just level 1 right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our bee pet in here. Now, once you get in here, there's different sections here. This is a free one, all right? It lasts for 1 day. Reaches level 39. You can select how many days you want to put him in here for. The training session, how long until a specific level. So we can go into here and we can say specific level. And 100. And then the training type. You can do this for however long you want to do it. There's 2 that's locked out till your taming level gets that high. You can just go for free, and it's fine. It'll take a long while. And then, as you can see in here, it's totally free. And it'll take 645 days. And, yeah. Now, with this right here, click the owl pet in your inventory. Click an owl pet in your inventory if you don't have one included. So what we can do now is we can click this and put him in here, and he'll help level this guy up. You see it dropped down how many days it did it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here like for right now. There we go. This guy's going to train. He's going to slowly level it up. And as you can see, it just goes. Right now, it's gaining XP in here. So we're going to leave this for a while. You can take him out anytime. You can click to cancel. That's all you do is click it to get him out and gives him the XP that he's got on there. But we're just going to let this guy run for a little while. I might do some things there and there. Now, for the leveling your owl pet thing up, there's a thing called the feeder. If you come into your auction, you can actually buy a feeder. So just set feeder. There you go. On lowest. And as you can see, it's a little bit expensive. It's a little bit expensive. It's not just for feeding them ultimate candies. It has 2 charges, and you can feed them anything, and it doesn't count towards the pets being fed stuff with candies. So you can use this and not take away from your pet's actual amount of candies that it's allowed to be fed, which is great. So you can use this to feed them ultimate candies, which gives you the most benefit. But as you've seen, our pet also needs our slots over here. If we go back over here, our slots over here require you to feed them 2 great candies. Now, great candies are actually from the carrot collection. If we go into here, go to farming, and go to, where is my carrot? There they are. Carrots. Great carrots are right here. There's a superb carrot too. This is the one. You need to feed him 5 of these, and I would use the feeder to do this, all right? So there you go. So when you use the feeder, it doesn't count towards your pet's limits. There, it's 10 candies and lifetime to choose wisely. So you definitely want the feeder. If you want to go through the rift and get it, you can. I'm not going to do the entire quest series just to show you guys, but I will leave the link to the rift, and you guys can look at that in the description down below. Now remember, you want this. There's only 2 charges on it so you can only do that 2 times, and the reload, it reloads after 20 hours. As you see, you need about 2 days cooldown, so you can feed him. I would go ahead and do the 5 first, and then do the ultimate candy next, and then unlock all those slots, and then you can have 3 pets in there going at one time. You can set them all to free and just passively level them up. If you need something, you can spend lots and lots of money to upgrade them faster, but that's up to you guys. So that's everything to do with this. There's George back here. What George does is you can sell George pets. We went over this with the rock pet. You can sell George pets. Also, when you get to pet taming, let's go over here. When you get to pet taming 50, I'm almost there. In order for you to get to 60, you have to go through George. George has a list of pets. You can put them now since the last patch. You can put them in any order, and you can give to him in any order, and you'll get the levels all the way up to level 60. So you can do the easiest ones first, and then try to get the hard ones. That's up to you. But there's a whole list of George there, and the pets that he needs. Okay, so why did I go over that? Well, in the beginning of the game, pets will help you out dramatically in skill leveling. So there's specific pets that you want to help you with skill leveling. I'm going to go over each skill and the pets that you'll want for that skill. So we're going to start out with mining, okay? So in mining, you want to have your silverfish pet. You want to have legendary silverfish pet. And the reason why you want this is it'll permanently give you a haste 3 buff, all right? Now, the cost of these are going to be expensive if you buy legendary. You'll just have to go on Age and try to find it for the least amount of price. but you do want the legendary form of this pet. When you get into the Dwarven Mines, you'll want the mineral golem. Now you want this before. You also want legendary. Make sure you get legendary on this one too. You can, if you're on Iron Man, these are craftable, so you can just grind the recipes out, craft them yourself. You can buy the eggs you need off of the bazaar. They're not that expensive, so just be mindful of that. Well, excuse me, guys. That's my alchemy bag. Okay. Anyway, so we're mining silverfish pet, mithril pet. When you get into the crystal hollows, you'll actually want this. This one is your armadillo pet. You want legendary on this, but you can just grind. When you powder grind, you're going to get a ton of these. If you want to wait till you get a ton of these, even with the changes that they've done, people, it's not meta anymore to use this pet, but it will dramatically increase the amount of time it takes you, or decrease the amount of time it takes you to mine ores. You can pop him out, make sure he's moving, and then grind the gemstones. You can put him back up, move on to the next thing if you're doing the thing. If you're trying to mine out an area, you can use him to mine out an area. He's got that legendary. He's got 300 energy. Just take him out, mine out all the hardstone until he runs out of energy. Put him back up, then go mine the gemstones manually if you want to do it that way, and that'll make it dramatically faster. Also, there's tons of different ways. Any type of skill leveling pet, make sure you get a experience boost on them. Either the 40 or the 50 one is the one you want. I will show you how to get those, crossing fingers. I think they changed the location of where you buy those at, so we'll see. The other ones that are useful for mining, and it's not actually a mining pet, Bile is useful if you don't want to use Yogg armor. It makes you immune to heat when you're in the magma fields. But he also, at the legendary difficulty, he gives you an increase in the magma fields of your stats. So in the fields, when you use a Bile pet, you can use another armor set, use the Bile pet, and get a dramatic increase in the amount of stats that you have on. It doesn't give you a powder buff increase though, so just be mindful of that. Let's see. Is there another one that's useful for mining? I don't think so. No. We can go ahead and go foraging. Forage next. This one's the easiest one for you to get. You do get foraging wisdom from this guy. This is the ocelot pet. You need at least a rare or better for the wisdom bonus, I believe. If I'm wrong about that, go ahead and put that in the description down, or the comments down below for the other people that are watching the thing. However, the one that I think is the most useful, it's not actually increasing your leveling, but it does give you fortune. And most people like to have the monkey pet. Now, I don't have a legendary monkey pet. I do need to level this legendary one up. This up to legendary, but you want at least a rare there for the foraging increase. Now, it is an intelligence pet. This will give levels. It also gives you a speed boost when you're in the park, so that's actually good too. And if you get the legendary form, I believe it reduces the amount of cooldown on your tree capitator also. So make sure you get one of those. A game update. Of course you have a game update. Why wouldn't you? Oh, crap. Server is closing. Well, guys, I'm going to have to pause this video now. And we're going to have to... actually, I'm going to have to end the video, guys. Let's go out. Let's see where it sends us. Okay, it does send us, and then we can go back. Yes, okay. Ooh. Let's hope let's hope it doesn't do the thing again. This one's an updated one. Oh, thank God. Okay, so back to pets. So, but you want both of these. You can use this to get to. You're going to want both basically. You're going to want to use this to upgrade up your farming level. Once you get max level, you start grinding. You probably want the monkey pet. I think the monkey pet is more important. This is one of those pets where this is useful, but once you get the monkey pet, now the difference is this one you can make or get off the H. This one you have to buy at the zoo. Now, if you want to know, I guess I should go over the zoo with you too. It's an event, and it's this one right here, the Traveling Zoo, and it'll tell you when it's coming up. But you never know what pets he's going to have. Guys, I'm going to have to go empty this too. You never know what pets he's going to have till he comes. So just look out for this. Come in here, and when you find the pets that you want in there. Elephant is another one that you'll want to get from the zoo or the AH. If you don't mind spending a lot, you can get it from the AH. You can find it at the zoo. It's random which tier they'll have, so it's not guaranteed. But he always has a legendary, I think a rare and a common, if I'm not mistaken. But their monkeys aren't that expensive for the rare version, and you can level them up and then upgrade them through the system we already went over with cat. Farming. For farming, you want the elephant pet and the mushroom pet. Now, the mushroom pet will cost you a bunch. For leveling, though, you want the rabbit pet. Where's my rabbit pet? There he is. The rabbit pet actually gives you farming wisdom and actually helps you increase your farming fortune. I would use this until you get your... so you start building farms on your garden. Once you start building farms on your garden, grab the elephant pet. Use him to level up until you get the money from your garden to get the mushroom pet. Once you get the mushroom pet, you're going to be using him, hands down. Just make sure that you have a personal compactor, a pretty big one, and that it's always set up in here for 2 mushrooms when you're doing mushroom farming. I knew you were going to do that. I don't even know what the update is, guys. Maybe it's the foraging update. That would be nice. They were working on it. Yeah, right. Anyway, now that we all had a good laugh. So those are the farming pets that I would have you guys get, suggest that you guys get. Combat. For combat, there's 2 that you basically want, and then there's 2 that you can get that'll increase your damage. The ones you want to help you level is wolf. You also need wolf if you're going to do wolf slayers, and I suggest that no matter what, you put a dwarven turtle shellmet on there. As you can see, a dwarven turtle shellmet makes the pet owner immune to combat knockback. I use this one on our combat challenge all the time for all the slayers. Now, there is slayer specific pets that you can get. I don't think I have any of them on here just now. Oh, that's another one I need to go over. I'll go back to that one in a second. But the wolf pet, as you see, it reduces you gain critical strike damage for the legendary form. You get less damage taken from wolves. That will help you out with the wolf slayer, and it's dead useful. And you get combat wisdom for it. So this is the pet you want to help you level your combat up. Once you got your combat up to the level that you got, and it's going to take you forever and ever and ever, you don't really need to use this one anymore. You want to get something more substantial. I like to use the hound pet. Now, the reason why I like to use the hound pet, and you need at least the epic version, is because this finder thing right here increases the chance of monsters dropping their armor, and this increases as you level it. You want to get this one to level 100. You can level it up to legendary. You can get the epic one for cheap. So I would get the epic one, level it up, and then get this rarity up to legendary, and then use that. The only reason why I like this one is 1, the scavenger perk on it, 2, the finder perk on it. The only 2 things I care about. And I only use this when I need mobs to drop their gear. So if you're looking for the lapis armor, if you're looking for the glaciite armor, and you're on an Iron Man, or you're not on an Iron Man, you want to get it faster, this will help you do that. Get the hound pet, use it as you're leveling up with combat. Once you get it to high enough, it'll help you get those armor sets that you're looking for to drop off the mobs. Simple as that. All the minor armor from the deep caverns, like it's dead useful all the time. You should always have one of these. I should probably level this one up. It's a good candidate to put in the leveling system because I don't need it all the time. You can put it in there whenever you need it, pop it out, use it, put it back in there, good to go. So, um, combat. I don't think. Let's go back to mining. This is the snail pet. The only reason you need the snail pet is it converts your speed over 100 into mining fortune for non-ore. So you can use this pet to get mining fortune on blocks that aren't ores. So like sand, hardstone, instone. Like if you're mining that stuff, obsidian, I don't think is counted as an ore. I don't know about that. All that stuff is going to get you, and there's a list on the wiki that tells you. You just go look up snail pet on the wiki; it'll tell you everything that that counts as non-ores. So you can go look at that. Let's see here. Enchanting. This is the pet you want for enchanting, hands down. You don't need nothing else. Get this guy. Now you have to fish this guy. You don't have to fish out. It's not one you can just go and get. You can get him off the AH at any time, but there's no way of making him. It doesn't sell in the zoo. You have to go fish this guy up, and then you have him. I would suggest buying him. Buy a legendary one straight off the bat. Get him in your inventory. Start using him whenever you're doing your enchanting. Enchanting. Where's my enchanting table? It's downstairs. We'll go over enchanting later. It's not downstairs. Where's my enchanting table? Maybe I haven't made one on this one. It sounds weird. I thought I had it downstairs. Maybe I picked it up to move it and I just didn't put it back down. I don't know. Anyway, when you're doing your enchanting table stuff, experiments, make sure you use that. Use him. It'll give you tons and tons of enchanting XP. And make sure you use him when you're enchanting stuff too. It'll give you a boost. He also zaps people every 3 seconds, 20 times your intelligence. So that's the next thing. And it has mana regeneration. Regenerate extra 30% mana, doubles near when you're near or in water. So if you're a caster, you can use this guardian pet to get extra mana regeneration also. But most people use it just to quick level enchanting up. What skills am I forgetting? We covered that one. Fishing, I don't think I have the fishing pet on this one. Yes, I do. Squid. I would suggest just buying this one. Get the legendary version. Put the fishing XP on them. When you go fishing, use the squid pet to start out with to get extra fishing levels. As you see, you got fishing wisdom there. And also, if you're running, I don't have any out right now. If you're running fishing minions or clay minions, make sure you're using the fishing pet. My guy was right here, but I don't have him out. But make sure you're running your squid pet when you're looting these kind of guys, or you're going fishing. Help you out with that one. Let's see, skills here. We went mining, fishing, foraging's done, enchanting's done. Alchemy, I don't think there's anything that gives you alchemy XP. But I got 2 wolves, yeah. I was going to level one of them up. Where's my sheep? That's a good question. There it is. The sheep pet is an alchemy pet. Now, it doesn't give you alchemy XP. But it does level up through alchemy. If you're going to be doing alchemy, you might as well get a sheep pet and level it up as you're doing alchemy. If you're not going caster, you can sell sheep pets. So this is a good way for you to make a little bit of money off your pet taming grind. You can make potions, level the sheep pets up, put them on the AH for legendary versions at level 100. People will buy them. As you can also see, the legendary, they do increase your total mana while in dungeons. So people do use these in dungeons. So you will sell those cheap pets. I think that's about it, guys. There's nothing else really. Yeah, we went over everything. So there's a couple more pets that you'll probably want. If you know one that I didn't add into this video, put it in the description down below. And so people will know. Oh, there is one that you will. I don't think I have it on this one. No, I don't. You get it when you grind Enderman. And I wouldn't necessarily go buy one. You're going to get one, and then you can raise it up there. Plus, they're really expensive to level up. But if you want the Enderman pet, let's go in here. Enderman. Yeah, you probably get this one. This is the one you'll probably get. You can get these cheap off here. It reduces your damage taken from monsters in the hub. So if you want to get this one at the start of the game, go ahead and buy it. Put it in your free slot and let it just sit there and gain XP until you're able to go into the end and actually grind Enderman. Pull it out, start leveling it up, and then you can raise its rarity up. You really want the legendary form or the epic form to drop. So, and as you can see, they are expensive. Yeah, so don't think you're going to get off cheap with these. I can show you the epic. I think the epic is probably your best value in the long run. Push, right? That's just a scan. We don't need to scan. Yeah, so 1.5 million. This is probably your best bet. And then this has got candy on it. You don't want with candy. I don't know why they do this. They put 10 candy on it, put it on there, trying to scam people. I'm trying to find one that's not got candy on it. There we go. So this is level 38. There's no candy on it. So that means somebody used this and then got something better and probably decided just to sell this one. But there's that. And you also make sure you can find one that has an item on it. You might get a little bit cheaper deal, not have to buy the item. But that's the only other one I can think of besides the Slayer pets, which you will learn from when we do Slayers. Anyway, guys, I think that covers it for this video. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want notifications when I have new videos out, the notification settings are inside the subscribe button. Once you subscribe, just go in there and set your settings. You'll get those notifications whenever you want them, not just whenever YouTube wants to send them to you. You come check out the videos. If you do like this video, you want to share it with your friends, help support the channel, there's the share tab down below. There's links there to social media sites you can share to. There's a link there you can copy and post on your YouTube community page. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. See you guys on the next episode.